Hello, if you track with the channel, you know we're always looking for new ways to play games together. Now, traditionally, this has often been in the same place, but of course, a growing trend is for online games. Now, many games that children play today are popular because they can play online against other people. Fortnite is, of course, a good example of this, a game where you play against 100 other people and try to be the last person remaining at the end of the match. But there are all sorts of ways of playing games online with your family. Now, before you do this, it's worth setting up your console so you understand the sorts of interactions that your child can have with people online. The settings there let you restrict how they exchange information, how they communicate with other players, and who they can talk to. Setting this up correctly, as you can see here, ensures that you can go online and enjoy these games safely. Another good tip in this area is if you want your child to play online with people they know, but not talk to people they don't know, they can set up a party beforehand, invite their friends, then go to adjust the audio, slide that over to party audio only, so they can only hear their friends rather than other people in the game. A long-standing online game on PlayStation 4 is of course FIFA. This is a football game where players compete against each other from all over the world. It's a really nice way to extend a family's enjoyment of football in the real world onto the screen, and also to try your skills against other players to see how good you are. You can practice, of course, at home against each other, but then you can take that online and challenge other players. Minecraft on PlayStation 4 is of course another game which is a great example of playing online together. Whether you're creating huge cities and houses, collaborating in that building, or whether you're just trying to survive the night, it's a great game to enjoy with other people. And also in my family, it's been a great way for our kids to stay in touch with cousins who don't live in the same town. They'll go onto Minecraft, they'll be playing the game, but they'll also be chatting away and keeping up with the news of how each other are getting on. Rocket League on PlayStation 4 is a great example of a really competitive online game. This is a game of football, but you play it with remote control cars. It sounds a little peculiar, but as you can see, there's a high degree of skill needed to win at the game. You need to consider where the ball is, you need to know how your car moves through the air, how to control it, and how to impact the ball at the right angle. This is something that my son really enjoys. He'll practice at home on his own or against siblings, but then he'll go online and test out his skills against other players. And there's a real sense of achievement as he moves up the ranks in Rocket League. Little Big Planet 3 is another great example of a game you can play online with other people on the pre-made levels that come with the game, but there's also loads of content and other levels created by other players all around the world. So you not only have new ways to play the game itself, but also you have new content coming from other players with that online experience. Back at the more competitive end of things, we have GT Sport. This is a real high precision racing simulation. It's accessible so you can get started, but the more you play it, the more you realise you really need to develop your skill to do well in those online races. Players enjoy learning the circuits and the cars and how they behave, and then taking that online to pit their skills against other racers from all over the world. Then we have Everybody's Golf, a great game to play in the same room because you can each take turns at playing it on the sofa, but also those that get better at it can then go online. We've had great fun with this game, actually keeping in touch with the kids when they've been away at grandparents. They play on their PlayStation there and we can hop on here. We've also enjoyed then taking those skills and going online to see how other players around the world compare to how we do at hitting the green, hitting the fairway and sinking those putts. Another good tip, if you've got PlayStation Plus, you can share any game you like by pressing the share button and then working with another player in another place, even if they haven't got the game, to progress together. So there you go, in addition to Fortnite and some of the more well-known online games, there are some great examples on PlayStation 4 of how to extend that experience and really enjoy interacting with other players from all over the world. It's something that in my family we've really enjoyed, and it means we've got a lot more value and playtime from our PlayStation 4 console.